Fun ones. Our presenter this evening for the optics category is the Vice President and Site Manager for Optics at Schott North America. Please welcome Stephen Krenitsky.
I was fortunate to be a little bit at the end here so I could listen to all the other presentations. And there's a couple common threads that I saw through the presentations that I think are very important. Maybe we could just say a couple comments. Number one, I heard a lot of people say 27 years, 35 years. I've been 38 years with Schott now. And it's amazing that we could have an industry that's maybe some people consider mature, but yet there's so many innovations that are coming out. It's just absolutely amazing. A lot of my friends say that I've been around longer than dirt. And then some of them say, like, you know, clean up your HR records, they're on clay tablets, okay? So a lot of people have been around this industry a long time, but there's still a lot of innovations coming out and a lot more to come. It's really quite amazing. And I think for myself personally, there's a couple things that I think are really very important. If you look at it, you know, why do people stay with this industry so long? I think it's really amazing that it is incredibly interesting. If you look at the diversity of products, the diversity of ideas, the incredible amount of technology that spreads out through this, I think it's also very important that we have an organization like SPIE to pull us all together. How in the world would you be able to manage this without some stake in the ground with the incredible diversity of the products? So I think they need a big hand for that effort, really. And I think everybody here that's been with their companies a long time like I have, there's a reason you do that. And for me with Schott, it's incredible in Duryea, the diversity of products. We'll go anywhere from a 5-gram pressing up to a 2-ton high homogeneity blank and everything in between. That's what keeps it interesting. If we were making 500 tons a day of float glass, I don't think we'd all still be there. It's just the incredible innovation that's coming through in this. And I think there's one more thing that's very important. It's if I look at it, what keeps people in this industry, I think the friendships that get built up and the people in this industry are just incredible. I think we find some people that have such an incredible knowledge and such an incredible depth. I don't think you'll find it anywhere else. It's just fantastic, and I appreciate to be able to work with people like you in this industry. It's just incredible. Sometimes it's challenging, really challenging, but it's fun. Okay, it's really, really a pleasure for me to be invited here to award in this category. You know, optics, at least I think so, optics is the foundation of our industry. But as you see here at Photonics West, optics research really thrives in a multidisciplinary setting. Really, it's incredibly diverse. It's really sometimes very, very hard even to show our leaders in Germany when we're making tons and tons of stovetops in one plant, maybe huge amounts of ampules and vials in another plant. Very simple, how complex our industry really is. And that's what really is our survival mode, is that diversity and complexity. Believe me, it is. In recent years, there's been really, truly a significant increase in funded research between optical researchers, physicists, biologists, chemists, nanotechnologists, mathematicians to work on major collaborative researches. It's no more, it still exists, but it's not so much just simple 1-2 spindle machines, single spindle machines making optics. It's really a collaboration. The big developments are large collaborations of lots of many disciplinary actions. However, a multidisciplinary model is not only important for researchers, but it's also important for the optics industry as well. Companies can no longer survive, and they can't, just by selling optics when a complex system is required. Very, very few companies have individuals who are experts in all optics, laser, system software, and nanoparticles. I use the analogy. The people making cell phone lenses aren't the same people making astronomical telescopes. They just aren't. You can't have all those technologies on one site. It's just too diverse. You know, we have a future growth in optics relies on all of the working together, regardless of the sectors or the disciplines. It's just all interconnected completely to make our industry healthy, prosperous, and innovative. You know, we have to take a look at some of the most innovative products in optics. You know, unfortunately, it wasn't Schott, but okay. You know, sometimes you got to have somebody else win once in a while. There are 3 finalists. Number 1 was one-chip photonics. With their one-chip PIC-based pond transceivers. You know, all of these people did tremendous work, and they have very innovative talent. And that's what's going to bring this industry forward. Number 2 was Semrock Incorporated with their polarized beam splitter filters. And the third one was Swamp Optics with their BOA pulse compressor. And I had to look that up, BOA, because it wasn't a phrase that I was familiar with or an acronym. You know, after 39 years, some things just don't fit, okay? And I looked up, and I said, what am I missing here? And it's really bother-free optimized arrangement. Okay, I felt better after that. And the winner goes to, I'll open up my little envelope with the little gold seal. Can I keep this gold seal, by the way? Ta-da. The award in the optics category goes to Swamp Optics with their BOA pulse compressor. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank the judges and you all for giving us this, and to the other nominees in this category who are so good, they make us look good too. And we're a small company, and so as a result, we all have to wear many hats. Okay, I don't need to say the next line, do I? But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody in our company for all the many things they do, despite the fact that they may not have been trained for all those things. And I'd in particular like to thank my wife, Linda, who is our administrator, our bookkeeper, our accountant, our attorney, and whatever else I happen to be panicking about that day. And you know, as a professor at Georgia Tech, I only teach small classes, so the last time I talked in front of an audience this large, it was when my professor retired, and so I chose to roast him. So I think I better sit down now before I make a fool of myself. Thank you.